Hi everyone, welcome to Be Sydney Gardener. Today we're going to be looking at this cute little plant that has turned out to be an edible weed known as Wavy bittercress or flickweed in Australia. I want to do a bit of a shout out straight away to my friend Jeff, who put me onto an app, Picture This, that helped identify this plant. It is edible and it's also a pollinator too, so it does attract bees, etc., to your garden. The problem with it is, though, that it can be super invasive. So, what it does is apparently, even with the slightest touch, when its little seed pods get developed properly, they shoot out seed up to 5 meters away, which is full on. So, the plan today is to get rid of them. But before we do that, they're said to taste like rocket. Now, I have some rocket here. I'm not a mad fan of rocket or watercress, which is the other thing that it's said to taste like, which is why I don't grow any of that sort of stuff in my garden. But I thought I could have a taste of this and have a taste of that and see if they taste the same or similar. Please excuse my reactions facially because I don't like either. So I'll try and be polite about it. I know that people love their rocket. It's just not my thing. We're going to have a little bit of a taste test and see how they compare with each other, but then they will have to go. I'm really hoping that none of these are developed enough to shoot, like projectile their seeds yet, because apparently they can really hurt in your eyes, etc. Also, you're encouraged, according to Google search, to not put them in your green bins or your compost, because that just will encourage them growing everywhere else. What they do say to do is put them in a bucket of water. So I've got my trusty bucket here where they will go when we're done. But we will start by having a taste test, seeing how that goes. Am I worried? Not at all. At least I've absolutely identified that it is an edible plant, not toxic. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, we'll start with the rocket. We know the rocket. Okay, it's actually interesting. Look at these leaves. See that? Okay, that's the shape of these rocket leaves. Just going to try and find. I'm a little bit worried about being so close to this plant. Closing my eyes just in case. This is the leaves of the wavy bittercress, but we're going to start with the rocket. I mean, yeah, a little bit mustardy. I get why they call them mustard greens. Not a fan. Getting more bitter as it goes down, actually. That's interesting. Okay, now, wavy bittercress or flickweed. Here we go. Slightly different taste. Okay, we'll try again. Still got that kind of mustardy flavor. Just going to see if I can find another. Okay. Yeah, I can see how they say that it's similar. It's probably more toned down. I actually prefer this to the rocket, hilariously, because it's just a little bit more of a gentle taste. I was expecting it potentially to be the other way around, so it's nice that it's not as hard to eat. And in fact, potentially I would eat that in salads. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I mean, you can. Yeah, it's not so bad. I'm just going to have one more for science sake. I'm just getting that scent of the jonquils right next to my nose. Yeah, it's a little bit mustardy. It's not, but it is a gentler flavor than the rocket. I just want to do a last comparison with the rocket just in case. People actually like eating rocket, just not me. That's why you won't find lettuce here either. Lettuce, not my thing. Rocket, not my thing. But one last taste. Yeah, it's a much stronger mustardy flavor with a really bitter aftertaste. I don't actually mind the mustardy taste, like the flavor of it. It's the aftertaste, that bitter last taste left on your mouth, that I don't love about rocket. Yeah, there you have it. It doesn't have that weird bitter aftertaste. So potentially wavy bittercress might be the new salad green that we use in our salads, etc. New hip thing. How funny would that be? Oh gosh. Yeah, but I've got to get rid of them because I don't really eat salads, as you can tell. And I would probably prefer that my garden not be overrun. Yeah, don't want them to get to the point where they're overtaking everything and competing for nutrients for the rest of the plants. Sad though, because I really love the flowers. So I'm glad I got some nice pictures of them before this destruction commences. Okay, have a great day.